Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Kimbo here, and it is time for the monthly update. It's crazy to think it's time for the monthly update. And also, it's the last one of the year, man. We are officially in December. I'm still shook. Like, we're in December. Time just has been flying so fast. They say the older you get, the faster time goes. And honestly, even in my case, that's definitely true, man. Like, yeah, especially like adulting and stuff all the time. Like, it's made time go that much quicker. And it really does go that fast. But we're in December. Yeah. So first things first, it's big because this is the last channel update of the year, pretty much. I might do one maybe at the end of the year. But yeah. Uh, you know, like for New Year's, but it's the least the last one for the monthly updates, and also the last one featuring these gloves. So you guys know it's a tradition. Every year I switch the color of the gloves and they match the logo's color as well. I never switch the logo, but I'll change the color of it each year to a different color. If you've been a fan for the longest time, you'll know the colors that I've gone through already. I'll probably say them at the very end of the year, But take a guess in the comments at what color I'm going to use for 2022. Yeah, it's about that time to start guessing. And on January 1st, you'll see it debuted. Like the new gloves will be debuted. The new logo color will be debuted as well. Uh, yeah, man. But it's just crazy to think that it's the very end of the year. Like it's already December. 2021 flew by, no doubt about it. And also, I gotta thank you guys big time. Before getting into this, I gotta thank you guys because the amount of support you guys have been showing, even with this year alone, we are at 68, which is a crazy, insane number, dude. Like already freaking flabbergasted, insane number, and you guys knocked it out of the park this year. I've never had like this many people show up in one year. Like you guys came out of the woodworks. You found your way here for sure. Going from 68 to 96, which is insane. And if we get like 92, 98 before the end of the year, that's 30,000 people that have found my channel, not even know I'm a person like that this year alone found out that I'm a person as such, that enjoy the content enough to like sub. You guys enjoyed enough to sub, to even sit here for like 5 seconds and watch a video. I know I did my job if you stop by for even 1 second. I say it a lot. You stop by for 1 second and I get a smirk out of you. I know I did my job because that's what it's all about, man. Spreading the love, the positivity, and everything, and also just a place to be a goof because you guys know I'm a goof. But yeah, but I just want to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support that you guys have given me, even with this year, even like the whole time period up, because it's a huge time period, man. Like so many, it's wild because a lot of things have been like aligning. Like 7,000 videos happened recently. You guys have been showing so much support that we got like 28 million views on here. It's insane, dude. Like I'm like even one. Like even one. That's 28 million times as somebody's stopped by here to even see my stupid face on the screen or like any of my videos or anything. You know what I mean? And that's insane, man. That's very insane. And I just want to say thank you all so much for all the love, all the support, especially bringing it big time with this time period. No doubt about it, man. Yeah. And also just saying a go update on like the GoFundMe and the situation with the home. We've been cranking big time, dude. That being like you guys coming out of the woodworks and really showing the support with it, as well as like my fam and myself all grinding an absolute crazy amount. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be good and have these taxes paid. So we're gonna be having this home. But can't take it completely lightly right now. Like we're doing really well, but until it's over, it's not over. So we're gonna of course still be grinding big time and such till that point. Still got well over a month, about 7 weeks to go. So still gonna be grinding big time with that. But I think we're gonna be all right, man. And it takes a lot of the stress off of my shoulders, even with that too, man. So yeah, even while grinding for that, of course, trying to keep up with the release and everything, because it's what keeps me sane. Imagine just going to work all the time, then being like, nah, it's all going for this. Like, nah, man, like I'm going insane for real. And that's just my haven. It's been like getting the bays in the background and everything and being able to make the content, make the videos and the profiles and everything for you guys. Like, yeah, it's really made things during this really, really crazy time period that much easier. And I won't even lie to you guys. There's been points where I've had breakdowns and such, even the better part of like the last month, you know. In full honesty, like tomorrow, technically like tomorrow and the day after, or the it's the anniversary of when my brother passed, you know, and I'm just being real with you guys. Like from November when it's his birthday, like November 9th, which is his birthday, until like this time period is the absolute toughest for me. And especially those 2 days, like November 9th and December 2nd and 3rd are the toughest days for me, no doubt. But you guys have just been having my back and everything with it. You've been like, we've got you. It's gonna be all good, Kimbo. And I just can't thank you guys enough for that. Like for real. Thank you guys so much for all the love, all the support, not only through this time period, throughout this entire year. Literally in April, we're going on 10 years, dude, a decade of doing this. And it's absolutely insane to think it's been that long. But for real, thank you guys so much for all the love. Who knows? We're so close. I can't believe it, man. We're literally like what, like 30, not even 3,500 subs away from that absolute insane milestone of 100,000 that I never thought I'd hit in my entire life. That's why that spot's back there. If it ever happens, that plaque's going there. So every single time you guys tune in, you know you did that. Not just me making the videos and everything. You guys did that. You guys came out of the woodwork and you guys showed the support and the love big time. For real. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I can't say it enough. But yeah, I just, you know, getting super emotional about it, man. If it happens this year, I'm a ball like a baby. If it happens like next year, like if it happens in general, I'm a ball like a baby. You guys already know. So yeah, but with that, we got to get into the monthly update fully. I just had to get that all out of my system before with this because it's the very last one of the year. You know, I had to get into everything with it. So you guys know how it goes with these. I talk about everything Beyblade wise, Bakugan wise, also the plans for the channel, and there'll be just the plans for the rest of the year in this case. So yeah, we're gonna start off with things on the Beyblade side. So we're at the very end of Surge pretty much at this point. They showed even like the last episodes on, you know, the official YouTube channel. They've been out for a little bit, but you know, at this point all the Surge products have been out, you know. So we're in Quad Drive territory now. I don't know if they're gonna show off like the first episodes of Quad Drive before the year ends, but maybe. Who knows? But people have been finding, of course, like some of the they like the Pro Series. There's a new Pro Series double pack. Anybody who doesn't know, it's Slash Valtryek. It's like a full set. So it comes with the Pro Series Stadium, except it's black this time. Not much of a different design, I don't think. I think they just made it black, but it still looks really awesome. It comes with Slash Valtryek, the actual like, you know how there's Sword Valtryek. You know how there's Slash Valkyrie. It's like actual Slash Valkyrie quality, and I think it has Quick Dash with it or Extreme Dash with it, which that's really nice. And then also Wizard Fafnir with its full rubber and gimmicks and everything. And I think they just put Ratchet Rise on it, so it's the stock parts, which not even upset, you know. Yeah, getting the actual quality for them. I'm honestly big time hype for the set. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, and actually having like Wizard with its full gimmicks and everything would be pretty cool. But yeah, so there's that. Also, the Quad Drive releases. There's a Quad Drive set. I think Destruction Bellfire, which is the name for Dynamite Belial, got like a single. Cyclone Rockdivore with a single as well. Also the set with Magma Ifritter, so that's what we're seeing, Ifrit. And what else did they put? Did they put Bellfire with it? Destruction Bellfire with it? Maybe. But yeah. Inferno, Ifrit. I'm still shook that TT hasn't made like Ifrit, because like they're naming it Inferno Ifrit, not Inferno Ifritter, but I know it has the Hasbro design. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just think it would be cool if TT's like, oh, we're gonna drop a random booster, and it's gonna coincide with when we get Quad Drive, because literally it lines up. Like Quad Drive's about to drop, Magma Ifrit hasn't been dropped by TT. It'll be the perfect time to do that crossover, but odds are we won't get an actual TT Ifrit, but holding out until the fat lady sings, because who knows, man. I'd love to see it, because it'll be perfect. Like a way to get a recolored Magma, recolor of Ifrit, Sequex, another one of that, and you know the wave jaggy tip. Like, you know, maybe it's the only Quad Drive system bay that they drop, and they drop it around the time where Quad Drive drops. It would make sense, but you know, just think of a little theory for it. But odds are maybe it'll just be Hasbro that makes it. Which I'd love to see the TT quality for Magma Ifrit, honestly. So I just think it would be a waste, especially like Ilya with her Bay, like for real, like Ilya, her own unique character, female character, finally with her own unique Bay, and they're not going to make the Bay. Like I don't know, just like from a business standpoint, it don't make that much sense to me. I get they're holding back on the releases and everything, but yeah, Ultimate Valkyrie coming, drop that booster with it. I think that's a solid roster for December, even with it being like reduced releases because they clearly haven't put out as many for Dynamite Battle, but still, like they always drop a ton in December. They always do. You know what I mean? Like we usually with every season, I think in December have gotten a random booster too. So yeah, it would just be a shock, like if they don't do a random booster or anything. But yeah, I guess time's just gonna tell. We just gotta wait and see. Maybe they'll put out something with Koro this month. Maybe it'll be like something talking about the next season, season 7. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But anyways, yeah, it's basically everything for Hasbro. Now getting in the TT side of things, which kind of transitioned into that. Um, talked about that big time. But Ultimate Valkyrie, gonna be getting that this month. It comes out the middle of the month, like 13th or something like that. You guys can say it in the comments, but it comes out in the middle of this month, December. Um, and it's a solid release, no doubt. Like it's Ultimate Valkyrie Legacy, which looks just like Wing. It's basically like a Dynamite Battle version of Wing, and then Variable Dash, which we haven't seen that since the Ace Dragon. That'll be BBA Ace Dragon. So not even upset about that. Like Variable Dash, okay, that fits for it. And then 9, the disc on it. So hopefully he has some really strong teeth. I don't think it's going to have like the bound gimmick like how Savior had. That was the downfall for Savior, honestly. But Valkyrie, they need to give that core some serious teeth, like some seriously powerful teeth, so that dash driver really helps it out. Because having a dash driver already is a big time improvement. Not having a gimmicky driver like Shot, and like the actual big time dash with it, and strong teeth could make it the Ultimate Valkyrie. And the design for it, you can see all the other Valkyries with it, man. So the question is, will this be the last Valkyrie or not? With there being a season 7, I honestly don't know. TT could be like, oh, this is the last Valkyrie, but then we get one final Valkyrie with like the next season, because they're not going to leave out Vault with the 7th season. It wouldn't make any sense if they left out Vault with the 7th season. Vault's been in every single season. So if they leave him out of the final one, I don't know. I'm hoping it's an endgame feel with it. I'm really hoping it's an endgame feel where we see all the protagonists and everything. Like, I'm hoping that it's a build up that's a mixture of seasons 2 and 5. Because like how they had that build up, like the Godbladers Cup and everything. Like season 5 with how they had everybody come back. Well, not everybody, but like a lot of the powerful bladers, almost all of them come back. But it felt like it was like like kind of a halfway point. You know what I mean? This being the ultimate point where they could do that, like have everybody, well, not everybody, but the absolute strongest throughout Burst history that weren't in season 5 show up with this season. You know what I mean? So that build up, the Godbladers Cup type of tournament with it, and then season 3 aspects too, with like a crazy level threat that was like 5, but even wilder. Because every time 5 showed up after he got Dead Phoenix, we got scared for who was facing them. We were nervous for them in the battle, because like if they lose, not only do they lose, their base getting shattered, and we know their base getting shattered. But yeah, don't want to believe it, but know it would happen. But like a mixture of seasons like 2, 5, and 3 in those aspects. You know what I mean? I think that'll be perfect for 7 with this new system, whatever and such. Yeah. So yeah, man. Like those are the big time things I want to see for like season 7. But yeah, who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But I just feel like it would be a waste if they don't drop a random booster with this too. Like have Ultimate Valkyrie, but then also a random booster with Magma Ifrit. That would be perfect. That's a solid way. Honestly, wouldn't even be mad if they did that. Like I'd be fully content with Dynamite Battle. You know what I mean? Like as long as we get Ifrit as an actual Bay, and then we get the new Valkyrie and everything, that would be great. That would be wonderful, man. But yeah, it would just like I said, business wise, it wouldn't make any sense if they're just like, oh, we're not gonna do Ifrit. Like for real, I get like the whole gimmick of like, okay, being a Hasbro Bay under Hasbro system, but you could still make the Bay under the TT system, and it coincided with Quad Drive. It's perfect the way it lines up. Quad Drive getting released, they dropped the random booster with Ifrit in it, Magma Ifrit and Hasbro. That's the way the TT and Hasbro work together. It would be perfect. Will TT actually do that? Who knows? Odds are no, but if they do, I will be one happy camper, no doubt about it. But yeah, So that's basically everything on the TT side. Just big hopes for season 7. Maybe we'll start getting some info about it. I don't feel like they're gonna drop anything really until like January, until at least 2022. We're probably not gonna find out anything about it. Uh, yeah. And what's the perfect way they could fill in Koro and not focus on season 7? If they just announced that Magma Ifrit gets a random booster with it. Like that alone will get the spotlight for sure for December, along with Ultimate Valkyrie, because we know that's coming. But random booster, we don't know if it's coming or not. So that could be the surprise if they do it. Will they do it? Odds are not. But we'll just have to wait to see, like I said. But yeah, that's everything Beyblade wise. Now getting into Bakugan. So we're basically at the end of Geogan Rising. The show's been out and such. Even got caught up with it myself. You can go and see the episode reviews and such that I've done. I gave my thoughts and everything. Overall, I really enjoyed the season. All the balance they still maintained, even with some Bakugan getting very stronger. Like, there's sort of a little power creep going on with the B powers and such, but there's still balance because the higher powered B, like, Bakugan don't have as much damage because they're countering one another. They can have some big time um, B power with them, but if you don't have the damage to back it up, what's the sense of having that B power? You know what I mean? So that's the balance. It forces you to use damage cards in your deck and such, all that good stuff. Yeah. So I like how there's that balance with that. And still, even with the Baku gear, even with the Fusion Bakugan, with the Geogan being implemented, there's still so much balance with the game, big time. The main thing we just got to see is the cards, which I'm going to make an honest video about the cards. I'm going to make one more video about the cards, because just some rumors about some things. But I'm going to talk about those in a separate video, But, yeah, dude. So, getting into season 4, getting ready to get into evolutions. Some people have been finding some evolutions Bakugan. Apparently, they might be at Five Below, which is wild. I don't have any local Five Below stores, which is sad. But yeah, I mean, anybody's willing to like go and search and such and hit me up, like feel free. Like definitely, like let me know. Like I'd love to get my hands on some of them and give my honest thoughts and like all that good stuff for sure. Like compare them to some of the older Bakugan because they're like reprints, like with some translucent plastic. Some of them being called mythics, so being a bit stronger than like the original versions we got. Like a lot of stuff going on with it. But I made a whole video on what I really want to see for evolutions and also for pro. So you can go and check those videos out. Like I said, I'm gonna give one more thought, like one more video on Bakugan Pro. I'm gonna probably leave it at that. So yeah. But anyways, I'm looking forward to evolutions. There's gonna be Nanogon, I think they're called Nanogon, that are gonna be coming out with them, which I'm excited to see how those are gonna go. They just remind me of like Baku Nano, and I'm like, I hope they're not like that. Like, I hope the Nanogon, have the same gimmicks where like they actually open, with the magnet and such, because that's like the main thing for it. But yeah, because like we see with the Geogon, they open with the magnet. The Baku gear, when they attach to the Bakugan, they attach to their magnet and they open. Like that, like having that gimmick and such for real. But I'd say the first I go is like the Baku gear, probably with that. But like I'm excited for the Nanogon, see how they're gonna be implemented in the game and such. But yeah, and just keeping that balance and making the game that much more diverse, man. Also, new Bakugan being put in. Hopefully, they put out some of the scrap Bakugan from other waves, like they didn't have time to put in, even with like Geogan Rising, from Armored Alliance, from Battle Planet, all those Bakugan we couldn't see because just lack of time. Now's the perfect time to put them out with evolutions. If you're making mythics and some other Bakugan, like older Bakugan, and making them stronger, now's the perfect time to put those Bakugan in. Also, some Bakugan we never got designs for, like I said before, like Tico, Gorillion, Artulian, and Apollyon. Those being like the 4 major ones. Like Leonidas, we're getting a figure for, and I'm just hoping that they do more than just Arliss. I'm hoping we get it in all the factions because I'll be looking for it in all the factions for sure. But yeah, definitely stoked to see Leonidas. Now just get those other 4 Bakugan. Get the other Bakugan we didn't get to see have actual forms. And you got a solid, man. Like legit, you have a solid for the Bakugan marble game itself. And then just focus on the cards, man, big time. Like that's a major thing. Just hopefully focus on the cards. We're itching for them, Spin Master, big time. Even if there's like not really any new waves coming out for evolutions, like yeah, at least focus on like the past TCG waves and get those out because we definitely want to see those cards still, no doubt. But I'll get into that more in another video. But yeah, anyways, that's basically everything for Bakugan. Now getting into things that I have planned for the channel, aka for the rest of the year. So got a month left. I'm definitely focusing big time on deck profiles. So I'm going to be trying to get to the big 100 before the end of the year. So give myself a month. I've got 91 done. So that means I got to make 9 more with this month, which definitely won't be tough. I've honestly been cranking. And the way I work, I make multiple at one time. Honestly, as we speak, on the table in front of me, my setup is covered in cards, like legit different profiles I've been working on. So in other words, you're going to be seeing some new Bakugan deck profiles showing up with upcoming videos, probably within the next week. Maybe it won't come out like today when this is going out, but hopefully this week you'll be seeing the profiles go out, man. So, yeah, trying to get that big 100 before the end of the year, all that good stuff. Um, as for the MFB Homage series, it's on a hold for right now. It's not completely over. I'm going to finish it in 2022. So 2022 will be the last year that I'm doing MFB content, which for the MFB fans, definitely be happy because it means a little bit more MFB content because I'm not completely done. So just know that. I'm not completely done. Just postponing it for now. When it comes back, you'll know. But I'm not going to immediately say that it's coming back. It'll be more like, surprise, it's back, because But yeah, so there's tons and tons of MFB videos to go back and watch in the meantime. You guys already know. Also the skits. The MFB skits, over 300 episodes, plenty to go back and watch. And maybe they'll give you some hype, and maybe you'll get some of the references with the burst skits that are going on. And as for those, I've been making a few of the skits you've seen throughout this year. I might make one more before the end of the year. I might make one more. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I might make one or two more. We'll just see how things go. But recently been even putting out some. But yeah, we're up to number 9 now, so we're about to hit the big double digits. So up to 10. Yeah, so that's 10 skits. Well, we're now 9 skits. You can go back and watch, get some of the story, maybe try to piece together some things because there's a lot. I'm setting it up as the whole themes. It's a puzzle. You know what I mean? Like a puzzle with a lot of different pieces, like how I did with the first series, except this time really it's like different puzzles. Some of the puzzles will be connected, some of them I'll put in a little bit more footage after, or like link them together with some previous footage and then put in the other stuff, and those will be the pieces of the puzzle that are like right next to one another, like metaphorically, but just adding pieces to the puzzle until the whole thing's done. But keep in mind, the MFB skits lasted over 300 episodes, like roughly 320 episodes, including the half ones. And Burst is a much bigger series. So imagine how many episodes the Burst skits are going to have. Just put that in mind. They'll be going for years for sure. So, yeah, just definitely be hype and be excited for them. Yeah. And last but not least, I know people are waiting on me to get Greatest Raphael. It is on the way. Once I get it, the battles are going to be coming with that bad boy big time. But it's just not here. You know what I mean? So a little patience with that. Once I get it, I'll be doing the battles with it and everything. Will I be getting Ultimate Valkyrie? Yes, I will. And I'll be doing battles with that whenever that gets here. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, on that note, happy holidays. Crazy to think that this is the very last channel update, for the monthly updates for 2021. This year flew by, man, like legit. I remember it being like snowy at the very beginning of the year, and then now it's the very end of the year and it's snowy. It's a winter wonderland outside. It's very cold. It's very snowy here in New York. Like, you don't play no games. And the crazy part is it's just starting. But yeah. And also just keep in mind I'm an adult and also like working. So if you're waiting for any certain thing, patience with me, please, because I'm one person trying to make a lot of people happy and such, and totally honored to do so. But in the meantime, there's plenty to go back and watch. You guys know there's 7,000 videos on here to go back and watch. So there's plenty to hold you over in the meantime until I put some more stuff out, which is still coming out every single day. So if you're waiting for any certain thing, patience, it will come. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's the best phrase I could say. And also, if you're wondering about things, time will tell all. I got it, man. It's the big quote I've had for the skits. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this off here. Longer update, roughly about a half hour. But there's a lot of stuff just had to get into. But hope you guys are looking forward to things for the remainder of the year. Happy holidays. And let's ride out the rest of 2021 and say hello to 2022. But, yeah, man. Just gotta live up December, the rest of 2021 while we got it. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. I just thought of something. I'll give you guys, you know what? I'll give you guys a little challenge. Why not? I'll think about this. Yeah, I have a little challenge for you guys. So, it's just wild to think since we're so close. If we hit that big 100,000 before the end of this year, I will do the one chip challenge. You guys know what the one chip challenge is. But if we hit that 100,000 mark before the end of the year, I'll do it. I'll do the one chip challenge. I've done the nuclear fire noodle challenge and such. I've eaten hot food. Honestly, even on the vacation, there's a point where I ate really spicy jerky, like Carolina Reaper jerky in the car, and kind of passed out for like 5 minutes. But I was okay. I was just sweating a lot and had to go to the bathroom. But yeah, I like my spicy stuff sometimes. But yeah, you guys hit it. I'll do that challenge, and I will of course film it on here. I did so with the nuclear fire noodle challenge, the Korean noodle challenge, the nuclear fire noodle challenge. You know, both of them. And I'll do that one as well. So, yeah, more incentive, man. And I'm just like, I'm legit, bro. I'm a ball if it happens. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a ball, big time, like a baby, if we hit that mark. Because even just thinking about that, the holy crap, I almost said it. I almost said it. Holy damn. We'll go with that. Damn. Like, holy hell. It's wild. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully that's an extra incentive. If you enjoyed, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, until next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome and go shoot or let it rip or Bakugan Brawl. And I was looking at the gloves just like, dang, man. A month left with these gloves. They've been through a lot too. Like, look at them, man. You can see all the holes in them and everything, but like it's just how it goes with the wear and tear, and it shows the hard work, the blood, sweat, tears, heart, passion, everything that went into the year. It shows the gloves at the end of the year, man. But yeah, they've held up. Like last year's gloves, I had to get 2 pairs. These ones have held up for sure, but they're definitely getting worn. But anyways, guys, I'm up out of here.